Have you ever wondered if the people who come into your life are there by mere chance, or if there's a hidden meaning behind every encounter? According to Buddhist wisdom, there are no coincidences. Every connection carries a deep purpose. In this video, we'll explore how relationships shape our spiritual journey, reveal hidden lessons, and help us grow. Stay with me until the end, because after this reflection, you'll never look at your connections the same way again. Life is an intricate web of connections, woven together by the relationships we form along the way. In Buddhism, every encounter, whether brief or lasting, is part of the cosmic dance of cause and effect. We are not just crossing paths with others by chance. Our relationships are opportunities for evolution, learning, and enlightenment. By understanding the deeper truths that Buddhism teaches about human bonds, we can transform even the most challenging connections into opportunities for spiritual awakening. After all, the way we relate to others is a direct reflection of our relationship with ourselves. According to Buddhism, the people who come into our lives don't appear by accident. This concept is rooted in the law of karma, which teaches that our actions, past and present, shape our experiences. Every relationship we cultivate is a karmic connection, a reflection of the choices we've made over time. Relationships act as mirrors, reflecting parts of ourselves that might otherwise remain hidden. A close friend might awaken a sense of inexplicable familiarity, as if we've known them for many lifetimes. A turbulent relationship might bring out intense emotions disproportionate to the situation. These dynamics aren't mere accidents, but opportunities to resolve karmic patterns and grow spiritually. When we recognize this, we stop viewing relationship challenges with judgment or resentment and start seeing them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Each interaction becomes a lesson, inviting us to explore our own emotional and mental boundaries. In Buddhism, relationships are a path to self-discovery. Each person we meet offers us a mirror to see our strengths and weaknesses. A loving, understanding partner can teach us about trust and compassion. A difficult colleague can challenge us to practice patience and tolerance. Even the briefest encounters, like a stranger offering us a smile on the street, remind us of the interconnectedness we share with all of humanity. The key to deeper awakening lies in how we choose to interpret these experiences. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" we can shift the perspective and reflect, "What does this situation have to teach me?" This small shift in thinking can turn challenges into opportunities and each relationship into a step towards our spiritual growth. Not all relationships are easy. Some can be deeply painful. But, according to Buddhism, even the most difficult connections have a purpose. They serve as spiritual catalysts, forcing us to confront our deepest fears, insecurities, and attachments. Think of the most challenging relationships in your life. Perhaps you've dealt with a friendship that let you down, a family member you can't seem to get along with, or a love that ended in pain. In moments like these, it's natural to want to run away or close yourself off emotionally. But what if, instead, these experiences were exactly what you need to evolve? Buddhism teaches us that suffering arises from attachment and resistance to change. When we insist on holding on to a relationship that has already fulfilled its purpose, or cling to the pain caused by someone else, we're creating our own suffering. The true lesson lies in accepting the impermanence of relationships and understanding that every encounter has its time and purpose. The lotus flower, one of Buddhism's most powerful symbols, grows in the mud. Its roots are submerged in murky waters, but it blooms with purity and beauty. Similarly, the most difficult relationships can be the fertile ground for our spiritual blossoming. Every conflict can teach us about forgiveness. Every disappointment can show us the importance of detachment, and every separation can remind us of the transience of life. Accepting this reality doesn't mean becoming indifferent or allowing others to treat us unfairly. On the contrary, it means learning to set healthy boundaries, letting go of what no longer serves us, and moving forward with gratitude for the lessons learned. One of the deepest truths in Buddhism is that everything is impermanent, including relationships. Just as the seasons change, people come and go in our lives. Some stay for years, others pass through quickly, leaving only a glimpse of their presence. Suffering arises when we try to resist this natural flow, clinging to connections that have already fulfilled their purpose or fearing the loss of those we still have. However, accepting impermanence doesn't mean being indifferent. On the contrary, it means learning to cherish each moment. When we understand that nothing lasts forever, we start to treat every encounter as a precious gift. Instead of fearing the end of a friendship or love, we learn to appreciate them while they're still part of our journey. Imagine holding a handful of sand in your hands. If you squeeze it too tightly, the sand will slip through your fingers. But if you hold it gently, without trying to control it, you'll be able to enjoy it for longer. The same goes for human relationships. When we accept change as a part of life, we live more lightly, without fear of what's to come. Every farewell is an opportunity for growth. When someone leaves our life, a cycle ends, making space for new experiences and connections. Instead of resisting, we can ask ourselves, what has this relationship taught me? This way, no connection is wasted, and we carry the lessons with us as we move forward in our journey. Buddhism offers us valuable tools for cultivating more harmonious and meaningful relationships. One of them is unconditional love, known as metta, which involves wishing well to others, regardless of how they treat us. This practice dissolves resentment and strengthens our ability to understand and accept human imperfections. Another essential lesson is mindfulness. Being truly present in interactions changes the way we connect with others. Listening attentively, speaking with intention, and responding wisely instead of reacting impulsively allows relationships to flow with more balance and authenticity. Forgiveness also plays a crucial role. Holding on to grudges is like carrying unnecessary weight, a chain that keeps us stuck in the past. However, forgiving doesn't mean accepting harmful behaviors, but freeing ourselves from the pain they cause. By letting go of this emotional burden, we create space for healing and new possibilities for connection. Additionally, it's essential to practice self-compassion. We don't always handle relationships in the best way, and that's okay. Every mistake is an opportunity for learning and growth. Being kind and understanding with ourselves helps us develop the same patience we offer to others, allowing us to evolve without guilt or self-punishment. Every person who enters our life plays a role in our spiritual journey. Some bring love and joy, while others challenge us in unexpected ways. Even the most difficult connections have value, as they teach us about boundaries, detachment, and resilience. When we begin to see our relationships with gratitude, we can find beauty in every connection, no matter how brief or imperfect. This shift in perspective makes us more patient, compassionate, and generous, not only with others, but also with ourselves. In the end, relationships aren't about what we can gain, but about what we can give. When we cultivate bonds based on presence, understanding, and genuine love, we create connections that transcend time and leave a positive impact on the world. Thank you for joining me here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.